So, special English, chapter number 14, topic price of freedom. Start the reading of this chapter.
What? Okay. Price of freedom. Lala Dodayal was walking home from the court one day. He saw a strange sight of a poor Muslim trying to sell his cow. He was surrounded by many people, all eager to buy the animal. Lala Dodayal
Slowly and loudly. Start.
Oh, no, it is.
Start.
मुझे मजा आ रही है. मेरा छोटा भाई रो रहा है किचन से गिरा नीचे.
चलिए कोई बात नहीं, आप जो है रीडिंग करें.
From okay, Lala Doyal went to Haptum and asked, "Is this cow for sale?" The cow was beautiful, sleek creature who seemed
Sleek.
creature who seemed looked after.
Yes.
Near her क्या लिखा?
Frolicked a healthy calf.
Frolicked a healthy calf. Their owners in the calf
looked malnourished.
Lala Dodayal went up to him and asked, "Is this cow for sale?" "Yes, Hazur, she is," was the reply. How much milk does your animal give?" 3 seals at a time, Hazur. She is so gentle, even a child can milk her. Does anyone here know you? Lala Dodayal want to be sure that the cow was not stolen property. The Muslim shook his head. "Who would know a poor man like me, Hazur?" he replied sadly. "How much will you sell this cow for? Sell your cow for?" was Lala's next request.
Yes.
Question. Rahman asked for 50 rupees. Lala Dodayal wished to pay only 30. Finally, 15 rupees लिखा या 50?
50.
Lala Dodayal wished to pay only 30. Finally, both men agree on the price of 35 rupees. As Rahman followed Lala Dodayal, a man offered him 36 rupees for the cow and another offered him 40, but Rahman
He began to wonder.
Yes. He began to wonder from where he would borrow some money for his mother's journey. She would need at least 200 rupees. The only money leaders he knew were untrustworthy men. Rahman decided to go to Lala Dodayal. He had heard that Lala lent money to poor farmers like him, charging an annual interest of 25 to 30 rupees on every 100. He had to what? He had to what to do?
He had to reputation for being honest in his dealings.
He had to do reputation to be honest on his dealings.
Yes, next.
He did not try to cheat on the interest person.
Yes, he did not try to cheat illiterate peasants.
Illiterate peasant. Rahman went to Lala Dodayal and asked him for a loan of 200 rupees. You sold me your cow, didn't you? Lala asked him. "I did, Hazur," said Rahman. "I will have it back with interest on agreeing date," said clear. Rahman did some mental calculation and said, 2 years, Shankar. If you don't return my money in 2 years, the interest is go up to 32 rupees in every 100. Remember that I will not take you in the court that much allowance.
That much allowance.
That much allowance I will make for you.
Okay, next.
You wish, said Rahman said. My fate is in your hand.
Okay.
He will come with the money and took to his mother and on the
next.
2 years passed. Lala Dodial sent for Rahman. Rahman looked even more careworn, and then before Hazur he said, I am
careworn. मतलब उसकी हालत मजीद खराब थी.
मैं देखती हूँ क्या मतलब है. careworn किधर लिखा है? हाँ ये showing signs of stress or anxiety.
Yes.
Then before Hazur he said, I am in great trouble. One second, कोई बेल बजा रहा है, मैं देखती हूँ.
रीडिंग स्टार्ट करें. दिस वाज हिज लास्ट चांस टू सर्व हिज मदर. स्टार्ट करें रीडिंग यहाँ से. ये यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, grief stricken Rahman managed to borrow some money from his neighbors for his mother's funeral.
Ransom for neighbors for his mother's funeral. This was his last chance to serve his mother.
Next.
Mother, क्या लिखा है?
Henceforth, she would only remain a memory.
Even for that.
Henceforth.
Henceforth, she would need to remain a memory ever for
Even.
that to borrow some money.
Even for that, he would need to borrow more money.
Even for that, he need to borrow more money.
Okay.
Lala Dodial would not treat him anymore. Yet what she was her in try my
Plight might move him, thought Rahman.
but as he walked to
Yes, ठीक है.
Lala Dodial's house, a sign of shame showed every step he took. It was only 3 days ago he had asked him another year grace to repay his old debt. Rahman did not have courage to speak.
Disheartened, he turned to leave.
Lala Dodial took pen to him, said
Pity. Took pity on him.
Beating?
Yes, took pity on him.
Pity on him, said in a softer voice, what is that that you have come for?
Okay.
आगे नारेट करें, मेरा मुंह थक गया.
Okay, next यहाँ पे हम स्टार्ट करते हैं. यहाँ से मैं आपके लिए रीड किए. So we will continue here from here. Rahman's grief broke through this timely. No longer was he able to control himself. He wept like a little child. Lala Dodial realized at once that his mother must have died. Hazur, I am already in your debt, said Rahman, weeping. How can I ask you for more money? But Allah knows my desperate state. There are duties I must perform for my dead mother, or to live regret in all my life. If I live, I will return every paisa I owe you, Sarkar, but please do not refuse me. You already owe me 300. You will owe me, along with the interest, almost 700 rupees in 2 years. Sarkar, if Allah is generous, 2 baigas of a sugar cane should fetch me 500 rupees. If Allah wills it, Sarkar, I will return the full amount within the time fixed. Lala Dodial gave Rahman another 200 rupees. Those who knew the Lala were surprised at his unexpected generosity. The state of farming is like that of a child. Farmer has many enemies. Rahman worked harder than even before. His wife and children worked with him, and the sugar cane in his fields grew elephant high. The whole village marveled at his excellent crop. It was a winter and the night were cold. One night, as Rahman sat on the boundary of his field, guarding his crop with only a thin sheet to wrap around himself, he collected a few leaves and lit a small fire to keep himself warm. A sudden gust of wind blew some of the burning leaves onto the field, and before Rahman could do anything to save it, his beautiful, healthy, fine crop of sugarcane had caught fire. His entire crop was reduced to head of ashes. With it died all his hopes of repaying his debt to Lala Dodial. Rahman went home to his hut broke man. He was worried about his debt to the Lala. 2 years were almost over. The day passed slowly and painfully. Then one morning, as he stood serving his ruined crop, Rahman saw Lala Dodial messenger striding towards him. Rahman's blood froze. The messenger came up him and said brusquely, "Your 2 years were up yesterday." He caught hold of hapless Rahman and dragged him to the Lala's house. Lala Dodial was strolling outside his house. Rahman fell at his feet. "Sarkar," he said, "I am ruined." "So I have heard," said Lala Dodial. "What now? Are you going to return my money or shall I take you to court?" "What can I say, Hazur? All I know is that I have to pay my debt to you. From now on, every paisa I earn will be yours. Hazur, however long it takes, this time I dare not make any promise I will return your money." There was a smile on Lala Dodial's face. "Rahman, what is your greatest wish?" he said. "I swear it is to return your money, Hazur." "Then consider it returned," said Lala Dodial. "How can Hazur?" Rahman was completely bewildered. "You owe me nothing," Lala Dodial said in a kind voice. "I have only been testing you all along. It is I who I am in your debt, not you in mine. Do you remember the one cow you sold me? She is still with me. She has given me at least 800 rupees worth of milk, to say nothing of 2 healthy calves. Had you sold her to a poor man who could incur the loss of 5 valuable rupees in order to give your cow good home, can I not, as a man so much more fortunately placed than you, forget about a few 100 rupees?"